So this is the C4 classification of the individual pursuit.
From the Czech Republic, a rider who's bronze medalist in the time trial.
And Byron RAUBENHEIMER, just 25 years of age. There's Jiri BOUSKA on the screen now. And his opponent, Byron RAUBENHEIMER, was a Paris snowboarder before switching to the cycling discipline. So a clean start for both cyclists, and a reminder that although in the regular individual pursuit events, once the opponent is caught, the race is over. In the qualifying rounds, it's about posting a quick time and finishing in the top 4. So even if somebody is caught by their opponent, they can keep riding to post that time and see if it's good enough to finish in the top 4.
Talking about quick times, we will see the world record holder in Josef Metelka from Slovakia later in this qualification round, and also the Paralympic record holder in Karel Edward Novak from Romania also in this qualification round. So at this early stage, 625 metres completed, and BOUSKA leads RAUBENHEIMER.
So a speed endurance event, and not all-out sprint as the previous event has been that we were covering with the 500 metres time trial in the women's event. This is a very, very difficult distance, 4,000 metres in the velodrome, and we can see there that BOUSKA may actually be able to spy RAUBENHEIMER as he turns onto the straight, and that may well spur him on to a quicker time if he can sniff that he might be able to catch RAUBENHEIMER on the velodrome. Of course, RAUBENHEIMER is able to continue racing to post his time.
So the important 1,000 metre sectional, BOUSKA recording 114.416, RAUBENHEIMER 118.953. So at this stage, BOUSKA holding a comfortable lead and is going to come through now and chasing down RAUBENHEIMER. As you mentioned, the capture won't mean the end of the race in this qualification round, but this is looking more and more likely.
Well, it is indeed. BOUSKA seems to be gaining ground quite rapidly here, and as you can see, is only about 15 or so metres behind. He'll need to give RAUBENHEIMER a wide berth, which may affect BOUSKA's time just a little. We do need to pull out and around, and overtaking on the bend does add a fair bit of distance. So let's see how he plays it here. He is going to hold back, and he's going to power down the straight. So he's overtaking RAUBENHEIMER, but RAUBENHEIMER will stay in it.
So leading by about 125 metres is BOUSKA, the time of 2:25.611 at the 2,000 metre mark, and that 125 metre distance converts to about a 10-second difference, with RAUBENHEIMER's time of 2:34.597 when he got past the halfway mark.
So well over halfway now, these athletes, and BOUSKA needs to keep powering on here. He won't lift the effort until the final couple of laps, but he needs to really keep building on that time difference at the moment.
So it's BOUSKA who will be looking to set the best time possible, with still 8 riders to hit the velodrome for this men's C4 4,000 metre individual pursuit. Coming towards the 3,000 metre sectional, we'll see this gap between him and RAUBENHEIMER increase. But has he been able to continue his momentum? The time at the 3,000 metre mark, 3:42.047.
So Byron RAUBENHEIMER about 7 seconds behind BOUSKA at the 3,000 metre mark, and well, Jiri BOUSKA with such quality in the field yet to come. He really needs to put it in here because we still have the world champion, the world record holder, and the Paralympic record holder still to come in the later heats.
So the pace between the first and second kilometres was where BOUSKA really put the foot down, and RAUBENHEIMER, to his credit, after being almost 10 seconds behind at the halfway mark, has dragged that back to about 7 seconds at the 3,000 metre mark. So there's no doubt about it that the New Zealander hasn't given in here, RAUBENHEIMER, but BOUSKA now receives the Paralympic bell with a lap of the velodrome to go, and it's just all out now to see if he can post the best time possible for the 4,000 metres as RAUBENHEIMER himself receives the bell on the far side of the track.
And RAUBENHEIMER is having a decent ride here. He's stayed in touch with BOUSKA. He hasn't dropped off any further. In fact, he's narrowed the gap ever so slightly. We'll get his time once he crosses around to his finish line on the opposite side of the velodrome. But BOUSKA, 4:58.340. We'll see whether that's good enough to put him in the top 4.
5:08.570 for Byron RAUBENHEIMER, the 25-year-old from New Zealand. Jiri BOUSKA taking that particular heat with a time of 4:58.340, an average speed of 48.26 kilometres an hour.